From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, we're at Tommy Mac's at my bar right here in the heart of San Marco. But we're talking real estate this time around. Luxury real estate, to be more specific. Brought to you by our good friends at truckcrashlaw.com and The Carpet Man. Let's welcome in our new co-host to The Horse's Mouth. And Horse's Mouth, it's Gautam Bose. How are you, Gautam? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for being here. Accolade Home Loans is the name of your company. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, so we are a lender who are working with people who are buying homes for living in them, or investors who are buying,
Okay.
so they put it out on rental. I've been in business for about 2 years now,
Okay.
but I have been in the industry for more than 30 years,
Okay.
spent a lot of time in the corporate world, and then this has been a lot of fun. The going has been a little tough lately, but
Yep.
we are having a lot of fun.
Good, good. But you've always been in the lending space, is that
That is
correct?
right. That
Always
is
with
right.
residential real estate?
Yes, mostly
most
that,
part?
yeah,
Okay.
but also in wealth management, insurance, have covered all the
Okay,
different parts
cool.
of the
Jack of all
business.
trades.
Yep.
I like it. You brought some friends here, I
Yes.
see. Let's
So
see
the
who they are.
purpose of today's discussion is we want to talk about the new construction that is going on in the Jacksonville area
Okay.
and the surrounding areas.
Beautiful.
So I have here with me, we have got, I was just thinking about as we were going to talk, is that we have almost more than 100 years of experience in
Holy
real
cow.
estate. If you have, add it all up here.
It's not all
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
So I have Anil Goolla, who is a
Awesome.
prolific realtor in this space.
Yep.
He works in the St. Augustine and Jacksonville area. I have got Kristen Gregory, who is based out of Palm Coast.
Okay.
She's a builder, developer. She's in the construction business. And we have got Tom Hutcheson. He's from Keller Williams, and who is incredibly well in his space as well. So
Awesome. So over 100 years experience between the three of you.
Right.
What's the best part of the business? You tell me, Tom. Let's start with you.
Oh, the best part?
Yeah, for you. What's
Probably
the
the
best part?
probably the deal making,
Okay.
getting to know somebody and understanding their needs and wants, and putting together a good, solid deal for them.
Matchmaking almost, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to see their expressions when they get done with the deal, they're
Yeah.
happy with it, and then
Yeah.
of course I have to live with it too, because they're there 2, 3, 5 years, which is a typical time when you move to another house.
Sure.
So I'm very happy to go over to the house, and they're not kicking me out. So
Right. And how many people stay in their homes for like 30 years like they used
No,
to?
5 to
They buy
7 years is the
30,
average,
fixed
right.
your mortgage, and then you're staying it forever.
Right.
That doesn't happen today, does it? Not much.
No, not much.
All right, Kristen, how about you? What's your favorite? You're building luxury homes, man. What's your favorite part of it?
My favorite part is getting finished.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting started and getting finished, actually, because
punch
it's
out
such
list?
a long process.
Yeah. Is it?
And my favorite part of it is the fact that all of my clients I have been with for years and years and years, and they still remain friends to this day. And
Nice.
after the process, which is very, very painful and time-taking for everyone.
Yep.
It's usually about a 2-year process from the time we start designs till we finish.
Right.
And the fact that they're happy in the end is definitely the best part.
Yeah.
for
What
me.
about change orders? Are those? Did I even bring that up? Like,
You know,
Yeah.
a buddy
as
of mine built this house. He was telling me about change orders. Like, yeah, it seems like crazy. But
Well, as a custom builder, change orders for me are a little bit different. I've neglected to make the money on change orders that I should have through the years because I like my clients happy in the end.
Right.
So I try to please everybody, and I keep getting told that that's a big mistake of mine.
Yeah,
that
there
that's
you
really
go.
where you should make money as a builder. But
Right.
we're always juggling. Change orders are difficult because they
That's
change
right.
every level of
Yeah.
construction. Moving one wall also
Yeah.
implicates a lot of other
And that
things.
conversation can be tough, right?
Yeah, it is. So
I need an extra 50.
yeah, it's not our favorite word.
No, right.
And I've done a number of deals with Kristen, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you, she is a dynamo. She does the design and build, and I've been in meetings with her where they say, "Hey, can we move this wall over in the master bedroom to here?" And most builders would go, "No,"
Yeah.
but she goes, "Okay, as long as it doesn't structurally mess up the house,
Yeah, we'll
we're
figure it
fine.
out."
Let's
Yeah.
put the pool a little bit closer to the master bedroom." She's building one right now in Hammock Preserve area.
Yeah.
That's just going to be incredible.
Hammock Beach is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
It's a great
it
part
is.
of Florida.
I'm very lucky.
Good. Anil, what would you say? What's your favorite part of the real estate industry and what you're doing?
Oh, I think, just start with me. From the last 5 years, I think,
Yep.
people are moving to Florida.
Yep.
That's where I think we are all getting the business here.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
especially for the new homes and for the luxury and for the builders, and especially for the acquired, I think, I work with everyone here. I think the best part is that the Florida, when the people are moving in, that's where I involve to let them know that how good is Florida to be living here. And
Absolutely.
then I think they all buy. I think it's not one person. It's not tens and hundreds and thousands of people are coming here.
Yeah,
so that's
right.
where I
No,
think
you're right.
So why are they coming here? Any thoughts on what is driving
first
that?
thing is because of the COVID and the work from home, and then luxury. I mean, they can afford more here in Florida. I mean, compared to any other on the New York, New Jersey,
Northern Florida,
yes,
especially.
yes.
Right.
And we are at the sea belt.
Yep.
That's a sea belt is the main concept of coming people here.
Hey, you sell your home up in Boston for $5 million. You buy the same home down here for 1.5 or something, or whatever
Right.
that number is.
Yeah.
Correct? Is that?
Yeah, folks are always amazed at the
And
tax
it's
rate.
it's even a broader band than that.
Yeah,
It's they're selling their houses for double that and
Right.
buying them for even
Yeah.
less than that. So
Yeah,
it's
wow.
quite a
Good
deal.
for them.
Florida
Yeah,
is a
great
deal.
deal.
Absolutely.
And-
There is a lot of talk now that because the rates are so high and people have homes at very low rates, people are not putting houses out in the market, right? Is that one of the drivers of why new construction is growing up so fast?
So the new construction, I think the first thing is it's worry free, and then you get the closing costs, you get the incentives, you get all, and then they can track from anywhere in
Right.
US within US.
I would say it's a combination as well, because when you can buy something and get what you want for maybe less than what you're selling your home for in another area, why wouldn't you start from scratch and get it exactly
The way you want it.
that you want
Right,
it? A lot of resales aren't built necessarily or designed the way that we're buying houses today, the
Right.
open footprints. You've got a lot of chopped up spaces. So that's one thing that we're doing is just about everything is you enter and it's living area, outdoor space,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
kind of a new thing because people are staying home more. Restaurants and bars aren't
Right.
what they used to be.
No, right. So what about with luxury homes? You're trying to find land, but you also got to look out for those homes that are just total knockdowns, right? They're gonna, right, for whatever reason, right? Is that are those tough to find? Is that like door to door? Like how do you find those that? Maybe
In-
they're not thinking of selling, but then you're like, hey,
In my area, it's difficult because there's still so much undeveloped land. When you can
Okay.
go in and buy beautiful spots right off the intercoastal or right off the beach, why deal with a
Gotcha.
remodel?
Right.
Some builders, I'm one of them, I won't deal with remodels anymore. We've got
No.
enough business in new
but
construction.
knockdown you would, right, or no? Is that you wouldn't even
Knockdown.
do
There's
that?
just nothing
It's not
to
even
knock
worth it.
down.
We don't have to yet
Okay,
because we've
I
still got
gotcha.
oceanfront lots that
Right.
aren't built out. Now in some areas, and go up to Ponte Vedra, just an hour north of us, and
Right.
it's a knockdown market
And
because it's
Kristen has
already built
recently
out.
purchased was it 3 tracks that in the Palm Coast area, and they're
Okay.
just beautiful. They're gorgeous in hammock
Oh, right.
areas. So
Beautiful.
And also, people are not coming here just for living here. I think they're buying multiple homes. I think I know one person who bought 8 homes here and then never, they just wanted to make, I think they know that Florida is going to grow.
Yep.
And then because the people are moving in, right?
Yep.
And then all other, I think I do business with 25 states
Yeah.
in US. And then most of it will come here,
Yep.
invest it, and in future, their purpose is to come here, live here someday. And then their investments are here in Florida.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little more about that as to who are the new arrivals here? Who are buying? What are
Oh, sure.
they? What is
Yeah,
the
well, I can
background?
speak.
and-
We can speak to that, I'm sure. But one thing I'm seeing a lot of is still the Northerners are coming down from New York, and
Those
they
damn
wanna
Northerners.
retire.
Yankees, we call them, don't we?
Yankees. The snowbirds eventually turn into retirees down here.
Yeah.
So that's what we see a lot. Interesting statistic that we're seeing that the average age of a new buyer for a brand new home is, their first home is 32 years old.
Oh, really?
So you go back to 1991 and you'll see this curve of like a baby boomer, like the millennials versus the Generation X,
Yep.
and it's dropped off since then, but there's this spike. And that's what we're seeing in this group of people coming into the marketplace. And that's one of the reasons we're seeing a shortage of the resale market on the homes, and it's driving people to new builds because they're getting better interest rates. And one of the reasons that they're getting better interest rates is that the builders are buying that down. And why are they buying that down, or how can they do that? Because they haven't lowered their price very much, right? As a matter of fact, their prices continue, but their
Yes.
material price to build a home has gone down. So they're taking that savings.
Right.
in
Has
their-
it? Has it? Because it was.
It sort of goes
and
like
flows.
this, and I think everything tends to go more
the realtor
here than
speaking
here.
versus the
Yeah.
builder speaking.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
say, from the builder's point, I think I've been in the industry and then walk around everything. Like
Sure.
during the COVID time, I think the material has gone up, but
Yep.
the prices have staged at the same place. And now the material has come down, but the
Right.
labors are going up. So it's a give and take for everyone.
And that's
here.
on the big box
Yes.
builders, not on
Yeah.
a luxury
And I think-
side.
Right.
because
I
it's
think
Right.
more
Right.
specific.
A point
to
that you were making that is huge for us here as builders is younger people are coming to Florida and building now. I have some
Right.
good friends that have a company that they located down in Hammock Beach. It's Coastal Cloud.
Yep.
And their big advertising from there was come work on the beach, and it shows somebody on their laptop on the ocean.
Sure.
And that's a huge, that's an awesome incentive for people all over
Right.
the country. They look at it and they go, okay, I
Yep.
live there. And those are a lot of our clients now, younger people working from home.
Yep.
And why not paddleboard in the
No
morning
doubt.
and get on your,
I work from home. I love it. Hey, great conversation. We do have to wrap it up, and I'm looking forward to doing more shows with you.
Yeah.
And
I
thank
did
you
have
all
one
for being
last
there.
question, which
Yeah,
is
go
what is
ahead,
your
why
what
not?
is your outlook for the next 3 to 6 months?
3 to
Okay.
6 months.
busy.
Busy, busy.
I'm coming out of the ground with 3 new developments.
Cool.
I can't sell them fast enough, honestly. I'm actually very, very positive about our market for the next few years in Florida. I
That's
think even
great.
longer.
Tom?
Yeah, my feeling is just going to get more robust because I think the interest rates are going to be coming down again. Because we got an election coming up, and I think
Yep.
that's going to be an issue. And so once we see that going down, it's just going to drive things up.
Anil?
Yeah. Oh, I'm busy. So I think last year I think I did around 870 plus closings, and this year I've
Okay.
already done 40 plus, and then I have lined up around 26. So this could be my I think biggest year from
Good.
last 3 years. I think and
Yeah,
this is
So
going
it's
to be one
fruitful
more
still
awesome.
out there.
Yes,
That's good
yes.
to know.
Come to
Yes.
Hammock Beach.
Hey, thanks for coming up from Hammock Beach. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
All right, you
Thank
guys
you.
were fantastic. Hey, make sure you check out all their profiles and this conversation and many other people in conversations at iwanttabuzz.com. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yes.